Alright, hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to get a few things out of the way here. And I hadn't planned on going to the Goodwill store this morning, but I had got woken up at 5 o'clock or maybe before that. And I said, let me just take a tackle of this office here. This is my card room slash office. It's a catch-all room. And it really is. I never clean it. I haven't cleaned it in a good at least 5 years or so. I mean, every once in a while I'll take a few things out here and make it enough to where people can walk around in here, but pretty much nothing else has been done. The desk was not finished. The desk is not even close to being finished, but that's beside the point. But one of the things that prompted it is I'm finding brand new ComC cards that have fallen off the desk. They slip off in the plastics and the holders. They slip onto the floor and they end up under my computer chair or what have you, and they end up being squashed. And there was a Mike Pence card that got squashed. No big deal. Got a little bend in it. It was a Topps Now card. It was barely even $1, so I'm not really worried. I can get more copies of that if I want that. But that just makes brings back the point that I need to take care of some more stuff here. Then there was like a Pele, one of those sportscaster ones. Looks like something squashed it. I don't know what that would have been worth. There was a Jimmy Connors one that also looks like it had been squashed by a, like somebody like wrinkled up into a ball and laid it out flat. I don't know how that one got damaged. The Pele one was in a plastic sleeve and somehow it got squashed underneath something and damaged the whole thing. So I'll probably keep that, but it's worth maybe like 50 cents now, probably from like $15 to 50 cents. I don't know what that Pele Sportscaster was worth from the late 70s. But I'll just show you a quick couple of things in this room here. So this is my card section over here with some of my binders. And then there's a small table there. There's a Danica McKellar autograph right there. It just, again, this table here did not get cleaned at all. None of it got, some of the stuff got moved off the table, but some of this is new stuff that I've acquired for today's video here. And then some of the project stuff I've been working on. My old headphones, my favorite headphones in the world, and they went bad. There's something wrong with them. But I found them buried underneath the table. I haven't seen those in months. And then these license plates, which I've shown before here, they're not, most of them are not, there's only one actual legit license plate there. This is the New York City one that I just picked up a few weeks ago. I figured that would complete the whole ensemble of Alabama, Hawaii, WGBH Boston. I think that's for the radio station, and then there's like a Texas one. These are all ones that I think, other than WGBH, all the other ones are ones I thrifted at a Goodwill type store. And then there's my card supplies, TTM supplies cabinet from an airline. That's just really, really cool. They're just super expensive. They're probably close to $400 or $500 now. I think I got mine closer to $300, but I had saved up a little bit towards it. Some random little kid's desk there. And then my records, which need to be moved out of here, but I have absolutely zero room. And then that shelf didn't plan to be on here, but those are my scout books. There's my old computer chair, but there's something wrong with the base, and I don't know how to fix that. But I like that chair instead of this solitary one here. I like both of them, but that was a little more comfortable. More binders and some posters that nothing special, but they're just things that are kind of unique and unusual. Some stuff there, and a few other pictures in my tag board with a bunch of cool stuff. My Bad News Bears memorabilia right here and here. Some other posters and other things that are up there. And then a very ancient Clark and McGuire poster right there, and some artwork I did in high school. I forgot who that even was. It's been so long. I think I copied off a Conlon card or something. It was a baseball card, I think, that I'd copied that off of. So it's sort of black and white, but not really. I don't really know. And then more binders. And then I have another 50 binders in another room because I couldn't get them all in here. Because this is sloping plywood there. Not a lot of room there. So not sure what I'm going to do with all that. But anyway, back to this. I had to do a video because, not because I worked hard on this room. Now the entire hallway is filled with boxes. So I'm going to try to work on this table here before I start bringing back stuff in. But I had an insane Goodwill bins trip this morning. Absolutely crazy. I had not known exactly what I had gotten until I got home, and I said, oh my gosh, these things need to be put in special holders. So I ended up with a couple bags of Legos here, Avengers Legos, and somebody had put the kit together, and that was that one there. And I had another bag here. This one's pretty heavy here. It's a food vendor, City Pizza. That's very, very cool. And I threw some other jewelry and stuff in there for nieces and that sort of thing for future dates there. There were some boxes there, but they didn't have the boxes to those particular ones. The boxes had some leftover pieces in the instructions and were empty. So I grabbed some of the leftover pieces and threw them in the bags. But a lot of people were, again, If you missed one little spot there, then you ended up with pretty much nothing. Anybody that showed up to the bins store, 15 minutes after opening, they didn't find very much. All the really cool stuff was picked out in the first like 5 seconds of the store. People were finding brand new box toys. People were finding, I found some Pokemon cards, which I don't need to show because they're nothing special. But one of the first things I found, and this was like in a gray tote, some random sports cards were sitting there. Super damaged Pokemon. One of them peeled away in 3 pieces. Super bizarre. Some foil card that bit the dust. And I found one of these Michael Jordans. You can see there's a little warping to it. But if you put that in a top loader, that should take care of that. But it's some Ionics Michael Jordan. I was like, what the heck? And this was card number 1. I believe that's card number 1. I got 1, 3, 4, and 5, all Michael Jordans. But I don't know if I got number 2 or missed it or something happened. But you know, if you didn't grab it in the first second or two, somebody else took it and grabbed it. Absolutely insane. Even the sports cards I threw back, which I thought were in bad condition, somebody took a bunch of those as soon as they noticed I dumped them. Absolutely insane. But the crazy thing was, I found a couple of Kobe Bryant cards. This is only the second time in my entire Goodwill bins they don't bring out sports cards anymore. Somehow they just magically get mixed in with some of the other merchandise. How these Jordans and these Kobe's came out in near mint to mint condition is really shocking, because they had no penny sleeves and no top loader on it. Nothing protecting the cards. I got 2 as a 1997 Fleer Metal rookie cards of Kobe Bryant. They cost me 2 cents, maybe even 1 cent. A penny for Kobe Bryant rookie cards. I'm absolutely shocked. This one's got a little whammo down here, kind of, or some kind of issue down here. But this one looks really pretty good. It's one of, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Because it's got a crazy design, they probably look better than they might actually be. I don't really know, but I had to put them in penny sleeves. Some of that's actually the design right there, so it looks more dented than it actually is. But that's absolutely shocking. I left the Goodwill bins, like, I got there at 8. They was in my cart for almost 3 hours. You know, floating around mixed with other stuff, and they didn't get stolen. Or it was just absolutely shocking. These are my only Kobe Bryant rookie cards. This will make my Kobe Bryant collection down to up to 3 or 4 total now. I think I have 1 Kobe that I might have pulled from like a one of those you know, buy 35 cards and then they have a star on the top of basketball, something like that. And then there was another one was like a Kobe holding a trophy from like NBA hoops. And I still have that one. And then I have these Kobe rookie cards. It's absolutely astounding. Never mind the good deal I got. I had been there longer because they wanted to charge me $5 for a broken picture frame. Then I found a nicer broken picture frame for $3. But now I have to put some plastic or plexiglass in that to finish that off. I promised somebody a picture frame by Wednesday. So that's really quite unfortunate I had to do that. But again, it only cost me $3 for that. And then I want to be done with that. I'm going to try to finish that up tonight. But it's just warm and muggy, all this. I don't know why. It's just, it makes it hard to sleep. It makes it hard to do whatever. It makes this room, everything is just so hot. But absolutely just shocking. Kobe Bryant rookie cards for 2 cents. This is not even clickbait. And you see all those videos of people finding Goodwill, buying Goodwill sports cards online. This was even better than that, because I got the 2 best cards ever. And I only paid a couple of cents. Michael Jordan cards for a penny, barely even a penny a card. It's $2.79 a pound. And so now I have projected all these Jordans. I will probably, because these Jordans are only about $2.50 on COMC, maybe $2 each. So I'll maybe look out for the other Jordan. I don't know if it's a whole set of Jordans or what it was, but at least the first 5 cards were Michael Jordan. Absolutely crazy. After I had, you know, gotten rid of almost my nearly entire Michael Jordan collection, except for the ones that are in, you know, set builds or whatever. Absolutely astounding. So, anything else before I finish off the video here? I basically wanted to recap some of the stuff that I'm going through for my minor league cards here for those people who even care. But I've got 2 going off to Sam Ewing, so that's pretty cool, pretty neat. I actually found a 79. I have about 2/3 of a 79 set, but unfortunately there's still other celebrities, athletes that I don't have cards for. It's crazy. Charlie Puleo. It's just really getting very, very hard. Gerald Udger. To find lots, because you know the lots I bought in the past I didn't always do so hot on there. Nate Puryear, fact, like a year ago, I bought a team set and it was missing a card. It had two of the same, I think it had one extra and then was missing a card. Jerome Barkham, I don't know if that's a TTM, but that was just sitting there in the pile. And numerous other people. There's my Ross Jones that I just picked up, and I found I had a Ross Jones from the cards my brother and I opened off camera. I think I accidentally deleted that video. It was comedy gold. My brother and I were just joking around about just the stupidest things. Hey, look, Ross Jones, look at his crazy glove there, ha ha. And, you know, that sort of thing. And it says RLS, real loser syndrome. No, I don't know what that, you know, just, you know, hey, look at Casey Parsons. Was he related to Jim Parsons in The Big Bang Theory? You know, and Bill Dolly. Hello, Dolly. Just, you know, dumb stuff like that. Elroy Face, no jokes there. And Pat Nelson. Hey, Pat Nelson, how come you're pitching for the tourists? Oh, you are a tourist and not a baseball player? Never mind, it's just dumb stuff there. So that's the stuff. But to recap, Kobe Bryant rookie cards for 2 cents. Maybe 1 cent. I have no earthly clue. I had to put them in the car. They were in one of these bags too. I had to throw them in one of these bags. They survived. All of these survived in mint to near mint condition. Absolutely bizarro. Very cool cards. Thank you for watching.